Hey guys, welcome to my channel Success Sequence. What we are going to discuss in this video is clear cut thing and simple thing that you should know when to sell options. So most of the time you wonder how to sell option to make money, and people are also more inclined towards selling option because it has uh, high probability of success, because even if the market stays stable or trades in your favor, you have a 3 out of 2 chance to make money in the market. So option selling is very lucrative, but at the same time it's very risky, so you have to have a clear cut picture of the market expectation in mind. Volatility is something that most of the people are not uh, catering to at all, and they are selling options without considering the volatility and end up in the losses. So in this video, what I am trying to do is I am trying to give you a simple indicator RSI, which we all know and we used to trade it like for oversold and overbought zones. But in this video I'm going to give you something that is very simple, very easy, and everyone can, without any technical knowledge, can just see RSI, make a prediction, and do the things that are required to make money without doing anything. So this strategy is something that works for the working professionals as well. You just need to set up this strategy and sit tightly and wait till your target sits and or the stop loss gets triggered, and then you are good to go. So if you want to know, please watch the video till the end. So in this indicator RSI, I am only going to discuss the moves involved in the RSI, but you can also include volatility. If you have not seen my previous video, I have explained very nicely, and I have received many good comments, and people have also called me that this is something that we have not at all looking into, and this is something very nice. I mean, they are able to now feel the volatility or the what are the expectation of volatility. Said that is very crucial. But if you see, most of the YouTube channel or trading platform are not at all discussing about it. So that video lessons was very nice and many people have liked it. So if you have not watched it, I'll provide you I link, so you can definitely go and look at that video. But for this video you can only focus on RSI, and if you want to improve your trading accuracy, make sure volatility is also something that is in your favor. So how to identify that volatility is also in your favor for particular trade? For that you need to check my 3 videos that I have made, wherein I have explained in detail how volatility works, what are the best combination for the crossovers, moving averages, and volatility, including RSI, MACD, and option chain data. So all those stuffs you can combine with my option strategy series, wherein I have explained various option strategies considering the market outlook of stable, bearish, or neutral. So in that video I have also I have clearly explained what are the option activity or option chart, what are the things you should be observing on option chain data, how the MACD, what are the levels should be of MACD RSI. So very clear cut explanation is there. So I'll also provide the a link of that playlist, so you can also go and check that. So I'm not at all trying to promote my other video on the name of this video, but these all things are very related, and you should be able to get the whole knowledge rather than getting part of it. So without wasting further time, let us start with our analysis. And first of all, what you need to do is you need to load RSI of 13. 13 I am using because it's a Fibonacci number, and it works very nicely on a daily time frame, weekly time frame, and monthly time frame as well. What I am doing is I am trading options on a bank nifty using a weekly time frame, using RSI, this strategy. I also include volatility, and I also look at the option chain data. But for the simplicity purpose, I have used RSI only. And lastly, I'll also give you one other indicator that I have also explained in my previous video. You can also inculcate that indicator in this strategy to confirm your trade. So what you need to do is load RSI with the 13 numbers in it. The basic settings will be 13, and now you need to load moving average of 55 days. So here you can see I have added the 55 days moving averages on RSI. So that is something unique you have not seen. You must have not seen this kind of setup on many other technical platforms or the channels who are discussing this kind of stuff. So yes, you need to do that. You need to add 55 days exponential moving average. Let me see what is exponential. Yeah, you need to add weighted moving average on RSI. So what it will do is it will give you a clear cut range, which we will be using for determining either we are going long or we are going short. So the things is very simple and the analysis is very clear. So the yellow line that you are observing, it's RSI value itself, and the red line is 55 days weighted moving average. What you need to do, simply whenever the yellow line, that is RSI, goes below the red line, that is 55 days weighted moving average, you need to go short. Whenever it comes up, you need to go long. So how to go all about it, and let me explain to you. First we'll start with here we can see that RSI has now dropped below the red line. So let us expand the chart a bit, and here we can see RSI has gone below red line. So here you can see now we have seen a red line. Yes, here you can see now RSI is trading below its 55 days weighted moving average. You can also see a bearish crossover being formed. You can also see market opening at a lower level, trying to break that white line but not able to break that. That is something that is suggesting a clear cut resistance. So at that point of time, what you should do is you should sell the double resistance of the market. So we'll see that the first resistance is 9677. You go bit higher, you can observe that 9690, but you can also see that there is another. So if you are a very safe sort of player, you can go and sell the third resistance that market has recorded, so 9709. So what you can do here you can see a bearish crossover. RSI has dropped below its red line, which is suggesting a bearish move. So two confirmation we have received. Moving averages are suggesting bearish crossover. Market has found resistance at a higher level, so resistance are working. I have made many videos wherein I have explained it to very clearly, that how to find out that whether the resistance is going to prevail or support will hold. So you can also include the knowledge of that video. I'll try to provide the link in the video itself. So here you can see that if you want to make a money, very safe money, you can do what you can do is you can sell 9700 call options. So now why you need to sell call option? Because when you sell a call option, you have expectation of stable to bearish move. So here you can see there is a bearish move. Here you can see a bearish move. RSI is below its 55 days exponential moving average. Now you have set everything, now forget it. What you need to know, what you need to do is now you need to watch the change in the moving averages and RSI. So let me explain it to you how to do that. You just need to set up, you have let us assume that at this red line you sold 9700 call option. Now wait, what you need to do, let the RSI come back again, back above its red line. So that is the time. Or if you are a very conservative trader, you can, what you can do is, even if market or RSI tries to come near the red line, you can definitely square off your position. If at all there is any loss, you can definitely cover that loss, or most probably in 95% or 90% of the cases you will end up making profit only if you confirm to the parameters set by me, including the option chain data and all sort of stuff. So what you can do is, whenever the RSI tries to break above the red line, you square off your position. If you want to wait for one day to for the RSI to stay above its red line. If it stays, you can cover your position. But here you can see market did try to break above that level. Now at this point of time, how to find out that whether the market will whether the RSI will get broken or it will act as a resistance. So you can come here and you can see that market has now closed above its previous resistance level. Here you can see that market has already started to form a bullish crossover. So what you can do, you could have done is you could have covered your position here only. So you sold 9700 call option. You can see market has tried at and come at 9673, but there is a some time has lapsed. Here you sold, so that was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 19. So definitely time decay must have worked in your favor. And this part of day is also where the time decay acceleration is very high. So definitely, even if you have covered your position here, you must have ended up in making money. Or what you can do is you can or if you want to manage your risk, if you have high risk appetite, you can wait for the final second sort of resistance to get broken. So here is the second level of resistance. This is the first and final resistance. If this level gets broken, you can definitely going to see a rally. This is the second level of resistance, so you can wait for this second level of resistance to get broke down. So here you can see it got challenged, but you can definitely watch that RSI was below that red line. So you are in a confirmation that this move is not going to sustain. So definitely, as you can see, market did try to break above that level, but it did not break that level, and finally you can see market going down, and that is also here. So finally, if you have traded considering all the things that I have said, you can see here market finally broke above that level. You can see a bullish crossover, and the moving averages are also setting in a positive frame. So definitely, if you have sold 9700 call option here and covered your position at just let the market come, yeah, here you can definitely have made very good money. And definitely the option series itself also got expired. So definitely at the last day, if you have sold the con option, you no need to recover, and you no need to buy back that option because it expires worthless. So definitely you could have make money. Same way, what you could have done is here. Now check again, market has RSI has now crossed above is red line. Here you can see a bullish crossover is getting formed. Now in this scenario, what you can do is you can sell the put option of the final support. So here you can see 9400, or for that matter, if you are very aggressive trader, 9479 was the final support, you can see. So you could easily sell 9400, 9450 put option. So you must remember that when you need to when you need to sell call option and when you need to set put option. Here you can see mark RSI has coming, RSI is now trying to break above its 55 days weighted moving average. Here you can also see a moving cross over has formed. There is a final support of 34 days exponential moving average. If you are a conservative trader, you can also square off your position if market trades near 34 days exponential moving average. But you can see that how beautifully it has worked, and it must have give you nice profit because market never did came back to that level. So you can see here you must have sold the put option of 9400, and now just wait. Here you must have some sort of panic because market did try to break below the line, but look at the level market has achieved. By this time you must have made lots of money, and you definitely would have not worried, because the kind of time decay that you have received because of this volatility move, you can either you can set in and forget it, because even if the market drops substantially from that level, you can you there is no chance you can end up making that money unless there is a huge move on the downside. There are another checkpoint. What you can do is you can observe the various moving averages here. There is a first, second, third. So what you can do is you can wait for the 13 days exponential moving average to get broke out to so that you can start worrying now. Then you can finally there is another checkpoint of 21 days exponential moving average. So that this way you can also wait and trail your gains accordingly. So it works very nicely. I have been trading this strategy for quite years now. So here you can see market did go down. Here you can see, so finally here you know that now it is going down. Here you can see a bearish crossover. Market is not able to go above its previous resistance. So what you can do is you can sell the final resistance at that is 10,130. So you can definitely sell 10,100 call option. Remember that, guys, call option, because we are betting for the bearish move, because here is a bearish crossover, RSI is going below the red line. So you can definitely sell 10,100 call option. Bearish crossover is there. You there are various checkpoints. You can either check the bearish crossover to get resolved. You can also check RSI line to confirm, or you can also check various moving averages that can also work as a resistance or stop loss for your target profit. So definitely if you have sold that level, definitely you must have received huge amount of profit. And here you can also see that if you have sold here, uh, which date 8th of August was the date. Now let's check, and RSI was finally came up on 11th of September. So definitely the month has got expired, so you must have made a nice amount of profit. So this is a simple and quite clear cut strategy that works very nicely, and it has definitely worked for me. But let me warn you something, bank nifty is very volatile, so if you need to trade this strategy in bank nifty, you need to be very cautious, and then you need to monitor the option chain data very clearly. That is the reason I am showing you this strategy on a nifty chart. You can do with the nifty is very safe. Make sure you hedge your position if you don't want to take extreme risk, because whenever you sell an option you are on a extreme risk side. So what you can do is you can hedge your position accordingly. How to hedge, how to make a risk reward position very favorable, all those videos I have, all those stuffs I have already captured in my previous playlist. So if you have not watched this video, watch that video. Though you can definitely go to my playlist and watch those videos, particularly the option strategies video that I have made with very clear cut indication that how to implement a particular strategy. So if you also include volatility option chain data, it works very fine. It gives you an advantage as to you can be aware that you will be aware very early hand as to how to cover your position much before the RSI move suggests. But you can also do with this sort of selling with RSI, and it works very fine. So let me warn you guys, if you want to implement this kind of strategy, I would not advise you to directly do that. First you need to understand the concept, learn things in a clear cut manner, trade it in a paper, try paper trading for few weeks, and when you get the hold of it, you know how the volatility works, and you are ultimately satisfied that now this strategy works, then you can use this strategy with your real money. But I would not suggest that you just after watching this video you go and you sell this options, and you show that no, this is not working or like that. So make sure you are convinced. It is not simply that back testing I have shown you. I have traded options like this for past many years, and I'm making good amount of money. And the most beautiful and the advantageous things of this strategy is that you need not to monitor the market on a daily basis or constantly. You just need to watch the particular levels, particular RSI levels, and if that level gets broken out, you can definitely cover your position either in profit or loss. Most of the time you will end up in profit if you follow the steps accurately. So this strategy is very useful for the working professionals who do not have much time to observe the market on a daily basis. So this is very simple strategy. You just need to check RSI parameters, or if all things gets complied, you can sell. You can also use my strategies to make a final uh, strategy wherein you will be getting a clear picture that this is the profit that you are receiving at the end of the strategy, and that much is the loss you will going to incur if the strategy does not work out in your favor. So to for option you need to take the advantage of time decay, otherwise you are not going to make much money in buying options. So I recommend that you can definitely try and check this strategy, and if you have any query or question, you can always throw it back on the comment section of the video. So guys, if you like this video, and if you want me to make more of such videos, you can definitely subscribe to my channel, or give me like, or give me your comments or honest feedback, and I'll definitely try to live up to your expectation. If you have any doubt, as I said, you can always mention it in the comment section of the video. Apart from that, if you want to improve your trading accuracy, I also provide a detailed report to my subscribers, especially those who are into selling of options. So for that video you can definitely, for that report you can definitely get in touch with me. I charge very reasonable amount, very reasonable amount, and I'll provide that report on a daily basis. So you can also check that report just to have a final analysis or final confirmation before making any trade. So that's it in the today's video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and do come back for more of such videos. Thank you.